can kill freedom, but you can't kill progress.
Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here, welcome back. We are heading into TF29 for a couple of reasons. Number one, we're going to talk to Smiley to see if he knows anything more about that storage device we gave him that we found at the bomb site. And then we're going to try and use this device that keeps track of all the conversations in here. We had found like a snippet of this conversation that Miller was having with his boss, and it didn't reflect like that great on him, but we need to figure out if he's heavily involved or just being told what to do and try to figure out how to handle things from there. The only problem with this is we're probably going to need to be in there for a while, and we have to make sure that nobody can find us, which I don't know how we're going to necessarily do that yet. So let's head in. We'll talk to Smiley first.
They should have stayed in bed.
Just announce my arrival for everybody.
There's currently a situation in Gollum City. State police have called in reinforcements to contain a riot.
I'd say it's a little bit more than a situation, to be honest.
Whew. Will you look at that? Oh, hey. Adam, what's going on?
Miller sent me to...
Checking my progress? Really? I said it would be done when it's done. You can't rush these things, Adam. Excellence takes time.
Right. So...
Well, I was right. Am I good or am I good?
Depends what you're about to tell me.
what did you find?
Oh, just some isolated fragments from what looks like bomb's timing mechanism. And get this, it's a static.
A static? The bomb's timing mechanism was a wristwatch?
Well, to address your incredulous tone, a mechanical timing mechanism is not as silly as it sounds. Security scanners can detect anything with a suspicious electronic circuit, so using a low-tech solution is really clever.
Static watches are custom made locally. I think I'll pay the
Okay,
shop
this is
a
helpful.
It's probably closed. Let's see if I can find you a second option.
I can probably find my way in.
Yeah, got it. Nomad Stanek, founder and owner of the store, lives in the Davnia Vod district near Pilgrim Station. That's Putnik Nadraji in Czech, I think. Building number 96, second floor.
Thanks, I'll check it out.
Great, let me know how it goes.
Okay, so we actually have direct contact with the founder of the company. Well, we're going to have direct contact with the founder of the company. Now, let's see about using this NSN device. We know where his office is.
I don't have a good feeling about the temperature inside Gollum right
Don't
now.
leave money laying around. Oh, look at this. Where does this lead us? Hold on. I don't know who that guy is, but server admin, this is what we want.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Okay, password logs. Oh, nice. Generated automatically. Peter Chang, Duncan McCready, Vincent Black. So we can use any of these passwords now if we need to. Oh, nice. Should we check this one? Bangai Cloutier.
Access granted.
Let's be fast. New server room, new codes in place. Ask Selena to check everything's good with the lava wall too, so expect to see her soon. Word of advice, if Jim's been talking to Manderley in there, stay out of his way when he leaves, and don't ask him how his personal life's doing unless you want to be chewed out, made to feel like shit. Peter Chang. This is nuts. In the last week, there have been 4 attempts to breach our firewall. At least 2 are confirmed collective, and people here aren't taking security seriously enough because of everything else that's going on. They just don't get the terrorists do more than blow up buildings. So I'm gonna have to be the bad guy for a bit. New security protocols, changing all the codes and passkeys. Everyone's got something to say about me, so let's give them something worthwhile. NSN cleanup. I've moved all your documentation on the NSN to the NSN computer itself and changed the access code. Nice. And then this message has been generated automatically. Door keypad code 5545. All right. That's helpful, probably. We're loaded with passwords.
You just know some head of law enforcement's gonna take that.
So if we have something that's like a low-level hack, we might as well try
We're
and do
going to be
it.
in Darlem City.
He told me as long as it takes, he's coordinating safely.
They don't like that this camera is like right on me. So we've already checked this. Now we just need to go around. Get to the chair. Oh, you know what? We might only be able to access it from his office. That's right. Well, he's not in here. And we have his card. Is there a camera up here? I think it's underneath us. We actually have a way in there as well. Let's check this. Okay, no. I wonder if we could have jumped over top to get into his office. Doesn't matter, we have the key. As long as he doesn't show up, which we don't really have any protection against, as far as I can tell.
Tell me, what do you feel the Human Restoration Act will achieve if it is passed?
When it is passed. And it's a pleasure to speak with you too.
Let's go ahead and grab this. What the? Whoa! Only level 3, Mr. Miller.
Anomaly detected.
Okay, it looks like we have
Trace
lots of
program
time.
initiated.
Let's just start scanning everything we possibly can. Fortify everything. We're still in.
Access granted.
Now, what are you hiding back here? A 4x scope. Hello. Let's go ahead and combine that. Oh, we can't. Can we uninstall these things? We can turn it on and off. 4x scope could be actually super helpful. Maybe it's only good on a sniper rifle.
Outside of their home. No, because if they do, the level of hatred and suspicion aimed at them.
Well, I'm going in.
Alex, I'm in. Anything I need to know before I start up this chair?
Every NSN is different, man, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm guessing you'll end up in some kind of virtual conference room. No one else should be in there.
No one else
And
should
if
be
they
in
are?
there.
They'll see you as Miller, so say something snippy and log off.
Okay. Where do I find
Okay.
these stored conversations?
Hell if I know. This is your plan. But holographic recordings take up a lot of virtual memory, so you may have to look in several places.
I'll just have to play it by ear.
Exactly. The whisper chip is still in place, though, so we'll both know when you've done it. Good luck, Adam.
This is different.
Oh, that's weird. It's like VR. What the hell? Neural subnets. Find and access all data towers. Use remote hacking on server blocks to clear a path and access out of reach areas. Be mindful of security devices. If they are triggered, an alarm will sound and all hackable obstacles will be reset. Okay, so there's 5 of these data towers we need to find. There's one to the left, one in the middle, one on the right. Whoa. Can we not? Doesn't look like we can hack these. Oh, I think we actually are going to need that to hide from the camera. Okay, let's worry about the one in the center last. This is our bizarre way of doing things. Can use that for cover. There's the last one up top there. Whoa. They're quick. This takes us back outside. We need to get above this somehow. Lovely. Here we go. This is a really gnarly way of storage, I guess, but... Okay, so that's a bridge over to the other side. That was probably our opportunity there. I wonder what would happen if we didn't have this augment. Would this even be possible? Cameras, no. So I could go across. I don't see how that's going to help me. But how are we disabling these lasers in the middle? That's the real question. Gotta be a way. Maybe we have to go in from above. Yeah, there's open windows up there. Platform here. And that's probably what these were for. Oh! Oh! Shit, that was real close. That was dangerous. Yeah, see, that's open up top, so... Question is... Wait, are there no... There's no lasers on this side. I guess it doesn't matter.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on ARC.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at VersaLife, Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send the reports if you want me to prove it. Because ARC doesn't operate in North America.
We've heard this.
Place call, Hong Kong Alpha 10, priority message. We've got a problem. Miller wants to see a report on the break-in.
What break-in?
The one your San Francisco research facility is supposed to have any day now.
What? What exactly did you tell him? Never mind. I'll take care of it. In fact, it may even help me clean up a related incident. What have you heard from our man inside ARC?
Not much. He has to be careful transmitting. Rucker may be onto him.
Then it's time for him to use the Orchid.
Okay, we've heard about the Orchid.
Killing Rucker. Are you sure it's a good idea? I mean, it'll certainly make things easier during Phase 2, but...
Are you doubting me, Joseph?
I'm merely concerned that the rest of the Council might not like your call. They seem less cohesive these days.
Rucker's death may upset some of them. But at this juncture, Brown is the only person we pay attention to. Once Rucker is dead, I'm positive he's going to make his move. Do it!
End call.
Watch him standing right outside of this terminal.
Whew, Alex,
Nope.
Did you get all that?
Hell yeah. Don't tell me this isn't the proof we're looking for, Adam. This is big. Janus needs to hear it.
I want to talk to him this time. Set it up. Let me know where.
It'll have to be somewhere safe. Leave the task force when you can, and I'll contact you with a location.
You got it. Can I actually... Doesn't appear we can head over that way. Oh!
Adam! What are you doing in here?
What are you doing in here?
Between you and me, folks, I think they're just wasting their time. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live.
Suppose I can ask you the same thing, Delara.
This is
I'm
the
worried about Vince
psychologist.
Black, the head of our organized crime division. I was leaving a message for Director Miller asking if he's heard from him.
Black's still deep undercover inside the Diwali organization, isn't he?
Something
The kind of
sketchy.
deep that can be hard to swim back from sometimes, yeah. He's supposed to meet with me once a week so I can bring him back into the shallows, only he never showed for our first meeting.
From what I know of the Diwali, their influence extends outside of the Czech Republic. Maybe he's out of town.
Maybe. Maybe you could find out?
This gets her off my back.
Sure, I think I can do some digging around for you. When was the last time you heard from him?
First and last time was in his office a few days ago. He seemed antsy, kind of nervous that I was there, you know?
Well, then maybe I'll poke around his office a little while I'm here.
Well, stop now, right? Well, listen, Adam, Leon's waiting on my initial batch of reports, and I'm sure Director Miller wouldn't be too pleased to find us standing in his office, so... Unless there's something else, I think this is where I'll check out.
Let's see if she tells us anything about Black.
Is there anything in Black's psyche, Val, that leads you to believe he's capable of maybe undermining the task force? Is there a chance he's gone off reservation?
Human beings are predisposed to damaging everything they come into contact with. Of course he's capable. As am I. As are you.
So these evaluations you conduct with him, they're useless in determining a course of action you might take.
I don't have a crystal ball. And Black's last eval predates my arrival here. Nonetheless, it's still helping me understand what he's dealing with on a subconscious level. That he may be in trouble. I wish I had something more concrete for you to go on.
You mentioned that Leon is expecting your first batch of reports. You don't report into Miller?
You mentioned Leon is expecting your first batch of reports. You don't answer to Director Miller?
I'm a civilian employee, specializing in habituating deep cover operatives.
You're not an agent. So why did you choose to work with badges?
I started out working for LIM International, helping patients cope with the emotional strain of augmentation. After the incident, I needed to change my focus. Interpol was looking, so I moved my clinic to the public sector.
So you answer directly to Joseph Mandley?
It was Joe's idea to get a psychological clinic up and running inside our field offices. But listen, Adam, I have a small burden of agent files to process, so if there isn't anything else...
The elephant in the room here is that we're both up to more than what we're telling each other.
Joe, huh? Sounds like you and Manderley are close.
We're close because I used his first name?
Yes.
Well, you said you joined TF29 after the incident. I assume that maybe you and Manderley started together when the task force was launched.
No, I arrived after Joe did. Look, Adam, we should probably get out of here, don't you think?
I'm gonna press her.
Yeah, you're probably right. I am curious, though, where Manderley came from exactly. Heard he jumped over quite a few heads to get to the big chair at TF29. Must have some pretty influential friends pulling strings.
Why the interest in our boss?
I'd just like to know who everyone is.
If Joe had help, I'm sure it was from people who share his vision for what this task force could become. Anyway, listen, I really do think it's best if we get out of Miller's office before he returns, so if you'll excuse me...
What does she have to worry about if she is in fact leaving a note here? I need to see you when you can, Delara. Okay, well, I guess that part's true. Alright, so let's do this then. Let's search Black's office. Vince Black hasn't come in for an undercover having come in from an undercover Valley operation, I promised Dr. Delara Alzine I'd look into his whereabouts. Let's do this for her. We'll buy us some goodwill.
I've managed to track Vince all the way to the repertory cinema yesterday.
The amount of data to shift through is huge.
These guys gonna be fine with me walking in here? Seems like it. I don't like that there's a giant turret close by. Train ticket? For Berlin?
Most of them are afraid to walk outside of their homes right now, because if they do, the level of hatred and suspicion aimed at them is horrifying. They want to feel safe again.
Okay, Black.
Human Restoration Act can give them.
Origami 1970.
Well, there you have it, folks. It sounds like UN Resolution 3507.
That'll do. Okay, so human traffic confirmed. Our people in Moscow confirmed that the Valley are shipping unlicensed augs out of the Czech Republic. We suspect the majority are leaving via unmarked trucks, but it's difficult to know for sure right now because it's definitely looking like some sort of, or like some of the police are taking backhanders to look the other way. Worse, if someone desperate enough to deal with the devil can't pay enough or nobody will miss them, it seems the Valley are happy to pocket what little they have and sell them to third parties for labor, sex, or spare parts. The team is still compiling the full report. It's pretty nauseating. And he's got something from this D. Novakova. Vincent, where are you? Do you have my information? It's not easy for me to betray my husband. I have your ticket, Berlin, one way. Then we have a deal. Meet me at the Red Queen in 1 hour. Why so long? The Red Queen is a dangerous place for this kind of business. I have one last thing to take care of. Do you want this over with or not? Fine, I'll be waiting. And he goes offline, and then he doesn't show. She's like, where are you?
Delara, I'm in Vince's office. I think I have a lead. An appointment Vince made with an informant.
That sounds promising, Adam. You willing to follow up?
Only way to find out what happened to him.
If something happened to him. Let's not assume the worst just yet.
Well, I mean, it's... You're right. Let's not assume. Let's just investigate. Okay, we could try this. This is going to be tough.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
I'm gonna just hack everything in the vicinity. I think we're okay here. It's gonna take a while, but it should be fine.
Access granted.
I often find like these safes, yeah, okay. So they don't always have like, you know, the most important thing in the world, but it's usually still helpful. This we must be able to combine with their pistol. There we go. Okay, so that's good. I don't think we need to upgrade any of this stuff, honestly. We're just using it to get the EMP. So that's fine. We have 2 Praxis available now. We could go into this where we could take people down without canceling invisibility. That would actually be really helpful. Destroy light or damaged walls. You know, let's actually grab that. I want to open up as many paths as possible. And then up here, turn them against their allies. We don't really want to do that. Then we end up murdering people. But we could fortify. That'll really slow down their hacks. We already have max stealth. Could also go into... highlights useful items in the confines of the smart areas. Yeah, let's do this for now. Okay. Let's leave this place. Are they gonna be pissed if I jump down here?
I need somebody over here.
Our operation in Jakarta is compromised. 2 casualties. I'm working with these.
I think we should follow up with this informant. I almost feel like if she wanted to, she could have thrown me under the bus for being in there. The fact she didn't yet is a pretty good sign. But Yeah, I think we can at least try and meet this informant. Meeting was scheduled to take place at a nightclub called the Red Queen, deep into Valley territory. Looking for Dobromila. So, I'll take a break here, and when we come back, we'll go and search for this person and see how that goes. Wish me luck, guys. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.